Hi there, welcome to Always Forever Creations. My name is Stephanie, and in today's video I am going to be doing a flip through of my Christmas planner. So together in the previous video we made the front cover, or we decorated the front cover, minus the lace and little Jimmy things. And I'll link that video below if you would like to see it. So the design for this cover came from my husband. We were talking about paper crafting tattoos, and I was trying to explain to him, like, I don't feel like there's anything that would really translate to where someone would see it and go, oh, she's a paper crafter. So he thought that maybe the tattoo should be a card front. And this was kind of his idea, an owl and polar bear drinking coffee saying, why don't stores open when I wake up? So I don't think I would ever get that tattooed, but I thought it would be a pretty cute cover for my Christmas planner. So that's where the design came in. The planner itself is 9 by 6. It has a 2-inch spine, I think. And it has 3 removable signatures. My daughter is right here next to me eating breakfast, so you will hear her, and you'll probably hear the dishwasher. I'm sorry. I started that without even thinking that I was going to be filming. Okay, and the cover is also covered in this snowflake fabric. And I Mod Podged over it. I Mod Podged over everything except the lace and gems. And I learned a lot of things doing this. I did some techniques that I hadn't really done before, since it was just for me. And yeah, I would not use Mod Podge over my paper items again, especially if I'm using ink, because they react to water, and Mod Podge is a water-based glue. I do like it on the fabric though, because I'm going to be pulling this in and out of my purse, and this fabric doesn't move on, the structure underneath, so it's less likely to, rip and tear. I also sprayed mica on this and then went over it with the Mod Podge, and it lost its shine, which I guess makes sense because Mod Podge is matte. So lessons learned, but I really like how it turned out. I think it's super cute. Binding in my signatures didn't work out the way I had planned, but that is okay. So basically I ended up punching some holes, and I have 4 strands of elastic going through each hole here, and then it's just tied in a knot, and the knot was bigger than my hole, so it didn't go through. And then I also secured it with glue and this lace. So this ribbon that you kind of see underneath was a attempt to do like a different type of binding that didn't work out, but now it's just there. I couldn't remove it or anything. So yeah, this is one signature. Here, I'll pull the first signature out so you can kind of see. I did kind of start already using this. Been trying to hold off though so I could do this flip through. Okay, so that's one signature, and then it has the 4 elastic pieces here that they slide into. And I put 3 sets of like what I want my planner to be, so I can keep 3 years worth at a time, or I guess 2 years worth at a time, so I can kind of reference and look back to see like what we got people and what we did, because I have a hard time remembering those things. So, and they're all the same, so I kind of started writing in these and stuffing stuff in that, so I'll set that aside. This is just some scrapbook paper and some lace. I purposely did not put any pockets or anything in the inside covers, because I know myself, I would like eventually just start stuffing things in there real quick and then have like a whole mess to go through at the end of the week. Okay, so the first, I don't know what you would call it. The first page is the baking schedule. So I like to make lots of cookies and desserts. So that is where I will write all this in. And I made this like really gusseted pocket to hold all the recipes that I will be making. This is the gift giving. And I left a lot of this like pretty plain so I could go back in and decorate or put pictures in later if I want to. So everything's pretty minorly decorated. So this is the gift giving area, so I can write down all the people that I'm buying for, and then ideas of what to give them, and then how much it costs, to try to keep somewhat of a budget. And then I attached an envelope so I can keep gift cards and receipts and whatnot in there. This is the activities section, and it is just filled with line paper. I like to do a couple of organized games each year, so that's where I will keep all my notes and shopping lists and everything for that will be in this section. And then also if I need to make anything, I would keep it in this section too. And then this is the menu for Christmas dinner. And then I have pockets on each side to keep recipes in if I need it. Christmas dinner, we usually do lasagna, and then I switch out the sides. Last year I made succotash, which turned out really yummy. So we'll see what we do this year. And then again, this is all the same. Very simple, allows me to decorate a little bit if I want to. It's functional, and if for some reason it doesn't end up being functional, because it's hard to tell until you actually start using it, I can switch these out with something that I think will be better. And then after, the first 3 years, I can switch it out with different paper, so it's gonna be always changing inside, so I don't get bored with looking at the same papers and everything. The cover will always be the same, but I really love the cover, so that doesn't bother me. But yeah, that is my little Christmas planner. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to share about it. I don't think so, but I hope you feel inspired. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get together again soon.